Cabin's log, Ourdate. 3/31/2025. Working on this a little bit. I'm a little stumped because I'm not sure what I want to do with it. I'm kind of running into a couple of small dilemmas. Well, one of my dilemmas is not as small as, I appear to be leaking oil out of the governor hole. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Apparently it needs a seal there. Also, originally I was thinking of taking this, unbolt it, flip it over, so the engine's back here and the steering's facing this direction. And then I've got to figure out what I got to do with this. I don't think it'd be that difficult. I just flip it around and... Actually, would I flip it around? Yeah, I'd flip that around. Just have the arms coming out differently, and I'll have to shorten them probably. I'll have to do something to them anyway. It almost looks like one's bent. Or it's just the way they are. Okay, just the way they're sitting. Then I'll have to make some brackets off of here for the front of that. But then it occurs to me that if I'm going to do that, then my rear end is going to be backwards. So I've got to think about this. Yeah, I've got to think about this. I mean, surely I won't have to flip the entire assembly around to make that work. If I do, it's going to be a lot more complicated, but it's still not that big a deal. Just more time than I was actually wanting to spend, but yeah, so much for me whipping it out. I knew I wasn't going to be able to just whip it out, but yeah, okay. So let's just move on past that. So I either do that, or I actually maybe cut it here, move this farther forward. Again, I'll have to shorten those. Move the engine mounting back here, put the engine back here, put the barrel, or the wheelbarrow back here, and just end up sitting about right here. You can see so far what the profile looks like. That's going to end up back farther. Or maybe I'll move it farther forward. Ooh, maybe that would be the easiest thing to do. Just move the whole thing forward. Because I can cut that, weld it a foot forward. That might work. It'll end up a little longer than I want, but it should be fine. I don't know. Maybe it'd be easier to start from scratch. But I've got this perfectly good frame. I might as well use it, right? Yeah. Yesterday was miserable and rainy and awful. my son had come down Saturday night and we camped out here. And I put that one up. It's a tent I got from Todd Friday, actually. Thursday or Friday. I think it was Friday. And I figured I'd try it out. It leaks bad. So I've got a fly from another one that I'm going to try to make work on that one. That might take care of my problem. It might not. I don't know. But he came out with his new inflatable tent, which is really neat. It's a good looking tent. But about four times during the night, he had to get up and reinflate it because it kept leaking. So I don't know what he's going to decide to do about that. It'd be kind of a pain in the butt to send it back. But at the same time, it's kind of a pain in the butt to just spend, a bunch of money on a tent that is leaking straight out of the box. So, which I've seen that a lot. I seem to see that. I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining it, but it seems like it's happening a lot. The inflatable tents don't seem to be all that reliable. So, I don't know. They're simple. They look good. They seem to be sturdy when they're inflated. And when they stay inflated, maybe they're way more better. I don't know. But we never did camp. I didn't. He did. I didn't. We set the tent up and was going to, but we don't really have a mattress. So we're looking into that, trying to find some sort of mattress for camping. Chances are, well, I know damn good and well I'm never going to motorcycle camp again, since I cannot ride a motorcycle anymore. And I'm not the kind of person that goes backpacking. So it's car camping, I guess, with a tent. So we're just going to bring probably a pad, not an inflatable mattress, because they always seem to leak. We've got a brand new one that we used one time, and we were laying on the floor by the end of the night. Ground. So I'm not happy about that. And then we went and bought those, half-inch pads that you lay down, and oh boy, that was so uncomfortable. We ended up throwing a old memory foam type foam thing on top of it because that just wasn't going to work, and that was just awful. So hopefully I can find like a futon pad or something that might work for me. So we'll try that. I'm tired of inflatables. I'm getting too fat, apparently. Or the dog's nails are too long. Or whatever it is. They don't last through the night. So I'm not going to play around that game anymore. We'll get something with a foam. We can throw it in the truck. We should have a truck camper on the truck before too long. Within the next couple months, I would say. And we just throw it all back there and take it with us. Go camping somewhere. Or just walk back there. Hell, we can jump on the tractor and go back there and go camping. I got 9 acres to camp on. Or 7, something like that. I mean, I got a good couple acres out here that... Yeah. Anyway. I probably don't want to be camping on the ravine. This probably wouldn't be a good idea to go rolling down the hill into the dry creek. But yeah. Okay. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. I just, okay. All right. So I really need to hook up a motor so I can check this transmission and see if it even works. So I probably ought to do that fairly soon. Get it up on blocks and just test it out. Make sure. Because it seems pretty solid right now. It doesn't really feel right to me, but who knows. Nice linkage though. We'll see. And it's just very, I'm going to have to oil the hell out of it. Because it's so stiff. But we'll get it. We'll get it. Hopefully it'll work out better than it looks like it's going to work out right now. Anyway, that's all I got. Haven't worked on this at all. Probably won't work on this for another month. Nothing on that. You know, money's tight, so ain't nothing going to get done for a while. Except for the silly stuff that doesn't really matter. And it's about time to mow. And I never did get seals for the John Deere. So I'm going to be running through an awful lot of oil until I get that done. I can't find the seals. That's a problem. Why they skip that one model number? Surely it's not any different than the rest of them, right? Shirley, right? Shirley? Answer me, Shirley. Bumbling Fool, signing off.